get stuck in as we'll jump into the synopsis there.
Hmm.
So, Sister Irene is thrown into the trenches once more when a mysterious murder of a priest occurs in France. Upon further investigation, she begins to realize that the evil faced now is an evil she has faced once before, with Valak re-emerging to terrorize Sister Irene in the sequel to The Nun. So, apologies if I butcher this. Thaisa Farmiga as Sister Irene, Bonnie Aarons as the Nun or Valak, Jonas Bloquet as Maurice, Storm Reed as Deborah, Anna Popplewell as Kate, Caitlin Downey as Sophie, Suzanne Bertish as Madame Laurent, and Leontice Dionce as Simone.
The old tease. Come to my boudoir.
Don't do that. Don't do that. He doesn't like when you speak French in front of him.
Self-professed
nice.
Francophile, if I do say so myself. Fucking beautiful. All right, so the tech rundown for this. The runtime is 150 minutes. It's shot at a 2.39 by 1 aspect ratio. They use Sony Venice 2 Panavision Primo E and G series lenses. They shot this on film, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like they got Panavision for the film, and it was printed on by DCP Digital Cinema Package. So this, honestly, has potential to look really, really good when it comes out on home video.
Yeah.
It's a shame we won't be seeing it.
Well, yeah, that was a good technical breakdown. It did feel like a big, wide sort of movie. I'm not too sure if the original was shot 1.85. You know what I mean? But this felt like
a full screen.
Yeah, this felt like it needed like the vista because of the location jumping or whatnot. So I guess the biggest point, what the people want to know, is this movie worth the price of admission? What do you reckon there, Bado?
Yes and no. I think if this is your first experience with the Nun, or the Conjuring universe in general, you probably feel a little lost. So I don't know if you want to go watch this. Some people like going to see movies out of order like that. I don't know. I think that if you're invested in this Conjuring series, what is it called? The Conjuring Cinematic Universe? The
Yes,
CCU?
it is. Yeah.
What's its face?
Best CCU in.
Yeah. I think you should be going to see this movie. You've invested all this money in the other parts. You might as well go watch it so that you can maybe get another movie out of this universe. Maybe another Conjuring film. Who knows?
Could be on the cards.
What did you think there, Beatty? Would you pay?
Man, I think I would pay. Only because it's horror on the big screen. We've had some really, really good horror this year with Evil Dead Rise and Talk to Me, which played really, really well in the cinema. And this as a theatrical exhibition, it doesn't get better than like the big sort of sound effects and everything.
Yeah.
Big screen, especially if you're sitting up real close like we were. I think it was probably more effective there. Probably would have been even more effective in that sweet spot in the middle there, back row, middle.
I guess.
Like,
left my phone.
But just overall, I mean, this one aims to be reverential, a solid continuation of the darkly dreaming demon, but unfortunately falls short through its plot, and limp scare strategy. Yeah, there's a lot more in store here that expands the mythology, and yes, the performances are mostly on point, but I just couldn't vibe with the middle-of-the-road convenient setup and resolution that expects us to suspend disbelief just a little bit too much. Valak is effective in small bursts, but when the sister graces the screen, it doesn't take long for the stakes to just get sucked the fuck out the picture. But like moving on to love, major props to the director Michael Chavez on his eye and creating a rich-looking movie.
Mm.
However, he needs to confess for his greatest sin, which is not moving this. Sorry, which is not moving this puffy quicker through the poop. Because I was ready for like my last rites by the end of this one. But while I didn't enjoy the picture as much as I think other younger audience members might, it's still worth a trip to the movies. Sometimes it's good to just clear out the shit sack by seeing a really shit movie.
But this wasn't a really shit movie. Like, this wasn't a Scorpion King.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. But it could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
But we'll also get into that. But yeah, I would say stick around as well for the mid-credits.
Mm.
It's not going to set the world on fire, but it's a nice little touch there. But yeah, that is our spoiler-free thoughts. That Fuffy line killed me. But like, it's weird because like I'm just getting into the etymology of this word, right? And Fuffy is not something that is widely used by all South Africans, but I think it should be. But a Fuffy in South Africa is like a pulley system across like a sort of a steep drop or water or something like that on a rope. So for me, it just worked on so many levels. So yeah, if you're out there and you want to learn some of our particular family slang, Fuffy is the word.
Can't keep a straight face.
The Fuffy also means take a shit. Just to put that out there.
Yeah. Or the actual shit itself is the Fuffy.
Yeah.
Or a Fuffy. All right. If you want to stick around, I'm going to get into some spoiler thoughts. Break this down a little bit more. If you don't want to, this is your stop. We bid you farewell. We thank you for joining us.